Hey, welcome back to the 99% Radio Network. Here in the once again we got Jeff, United States Marine Corps, Leo, retired Leo, and a supporter of a lot of non-for-profits. Right here, Operation
JC.
Operation what is it?
Rock the Troops.
Rock the Troops. Operation Rock the Troops, and that's right here in Fort Worth, which is a beautiful venue, by the way.
We used to donate RVs to them when I owned an RV rental business.
Oh,
so. Yeah, and we met at that last grand opening. Your daughter is an amazing singer.
Oh yes. Actually, I think we met at the
Celebrity Softball.
Yes,
Yep, we met at Celebrity Softball, and then we met again.
we didn't know you were her dad.
Yeah, you don't look old enough to be a dad. That video was 10 years ago, man.
She doesn't look like she's about to be 28.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you guys got some good genes, man. Really got some good genes.
Walmart brand.
Calvin Klein.
So you continue to give, your whole family continues to give back. I mean, even your daughter, she's constantly giving back her time, her passion, and giving back to so many different charitable events, especially Celebrity Softball. And then you got Valor Venture, and you got so many different things going on. Tell us a little bit about some of the stuff you're doing.
Yeah. So. Going back to giving back, one thing I learned, going back, I went in the Marine Corps 35 years ago, went in law enforcement 26 years ago. I had an easy ride in the Marine Corps. I joined during Desert Storm. It was done by the time I got there. So I got out, had an easy ride. The battles I saw were on the streets as a police officer. One thing that always tore me up as a police officer was anything with kids, whether they're abused, whether they're mangled in car accidents or deaths of kids. All that stuff will just eat at you. And one thing I learned to cope with that was volunteering with organizations like Make-A-Wish. So Brittany used to go with me on granting wishes when she was a little bitty. And so we used to grant wishes together, and that always helped me with that. But, one thing going back to the Marine Corps, I started skydiving, and
jumping out of a perfectly good airplane.
Yeah.
No desire.
But, it's something I always wanted to do. I always wanted to go to the military, jump out of airplanes. The military didn't send me to jump out of airplanes, so I had to pay for it myself. But when I started skydiving, I had all these jump instructors that said that they used to be drug addicts, they were alcoholics, they were all these things before they started skydiving. And when they started skydiving, they didn't need that anymore. So that adrenaline took place. So that's my goal with Valor Ventures is, we're going to replace dealing with substance abuse or PTS or any of that stuff. We want to replace that with adrenaline. So we're going skydiving on June 6th. If anybody wants to come out. So Skydive Dallas Spaceland. We got motocross coming up. We partner with a group called Motorcycle Missions down in Austin. So they're gonna teach us motocross. So we're gonna get to jump some hills. We got Six Flags when they open that new roller coaster. We're on that. So
you bring up a great point where you're gonna switch out. You're gonna switch out the addiction for some adrenaline. And as a law enforcement or a veteran, when the music stops, right, we don't know what to do with ourselves. And when you start sitting on a couch and just eating bonbons and watching Judge Judy, man, it's just not enough because we're conditioned. We're conditioned to the adrenaline rush of the job, either be it law enforcement or the military. And when that suddenly stops, we don't have, after 20 years of service, we're like, whoa, what happened? So some people fall into that addiction of alcohol or drugs because they don't know what else to do. So you're replacing some of the job adrenaline with that dopamine dump that you need of exhilaration.
That and camaraderie and put it all together. But, and I want to mention, I see you have your 22 kill ring on. Andy, we just lost Andy. And, it's half of my network is because of him. He started a group called 22 Kill. From 22 Kill, he started an entrepreneur group called 22 Fellowship. And we had to go audition just like we were going on Shark Tank. They filmed it, sent it to the folks funding it.
For those who don't know what a 22 ring is, there it is.
Yep, I just don't like wearing jewelry, but But so I got accepted into that, and they sent us to SMU, doing their entrepreneur program. We got to, learn how to build our business. Matthew JC, that's how I met him. He filmed my commercial for me through that.
Amazing guy.
That we got introduced to radio. So I started my radio show that I had for 4.5 years. We went on that program and got to pitch our business. And I asked the guy that ran that studio that day, I was like, how do I start my own show? And he's like, just come up with the idea. I said, I want to have a show about charities. And so that next month we started that. But that is all because of Andy.
One thing, see, and that's just it. One venture sparks so many other ventures, and it's a ripple effect. And like when we talked to Lori Montoya before, you don't know how many lives you're impacting just by the sound of your voice or just by sharing different things with other people. And you're changing lives, may not be on a face-to-face. It may not be a hand-to-hand with exchanging money, but
It's the word.
it's the words that count, and that means a lot. It's just like when we talk about if you could be anything, just be kind, right?
Don't be a dick.
The random act of kindness for somebody by opening up a door can change somebody's perspective of the day. They could be having a shitty day, and if you hold the door for them, and they may be like, wow, there is still humanity in
Or
the
let
world.
them
There's
in
still
when they
kindness.
merge on the road. When we merge, just let
I always
them
use
in.
Let them in, right?
Let them in.
I always
Right.
use the QT theory. If you go to QT, no matter who's coming in or out of that door, you always get the door held for you. So
Yes.
it doesn't matter
That is true.
who they are, what they are. Doesn't
You-
matter.
you
Everybody holds the
remember the
door,
ones that-
and it's like, okay, that's the real world.
Yep.
It's not what we see on TV. That's the
Right.
real world. These are normal people. So
Yeah, and I think social media and the news has really made
Divided.
people disdained about the camaraderie that we still have in this country. We still do have a lot of amazing people. You see 1% of the bad on our news because that's all they highlight, and that's why here, Radio for a Reason, me and Pip will bring this out to you each and every day to highlight these amazing clubs, foundations, and organizations that are really doing so much good in the community. They're bringing people together. That's what it's all about.
All about that.
Don't watch the news, man. It's just going to bring you down. Like she said,
Only
let
watch the
person
news for
merge
the
in.
weather.
Huh?
You only
the
need
weather,
it for the weather.
especially this weekend.
Yes.
But like you even brought up a great point too with the merge, right? And I find myself when it will piss me off when someone won't let me in, and then that ruins my mood. It ruins my day because it's like you couldn't just slow down and let me in, but it ruins my day. If you do that, people are going to be in a better mood. And just all you do, it's you're slowing down 5 miles an hour just to let somebody get in. It's such an easy act, but we rather do the road rage.
you lose a few seconds.
Just a few seconds.
Yeah.
It's just like the hold the door thing. It doesn't take much to be kind.
There's so much other things to be mad about.
Like the weather.
No, other things. Other things.
Yeah.
Those
But
are
I
minor
mean-
things. Don't let it ruin your day.
Yeah, we'll be watching weather for June 6th also.
Now,
So
which
you're not
one-
the only one. We're going
stre-
skydiving.
Oh, you're going
It's
skydiving.
stressful, isn't it? When you have like a deadline and then like you have to because Texas is bipolar,
Right.
So it might be great, and then where's this big tornado cloud coming from? Yeah, it's stressful
Yeah, it's
because then you have to dispatch and relay to everybody, and it's a lot. It's a lot. to
creates
host
work.
Something.
So on your skydiving trip, how many?
I'm not
how
doing
many,
it though. I'm just letting you know.
Would you ever jump out of a plane?
Nope.
You listen. You just got into a pit with 50 rattlesnakes.
It was on the ground.
But that's still
On the ground.
that's 50 deadly snakes that at any moment could have just attacked you.
But here's the thing. I could get bit, and for a personnel to get to me was right there. Me falling from the sky.
And the personnel will be right down there.
a van would come
Doesn't
get you.
matter if I'm splat,
The van will come get you.
I've had that happen.
but I'm
Where
splat.
my main parachute didn't open, and I ended up
See?
way out in the field.
Not
and,
helping.
and,
Tell her that.
Not helping.
well, I mean,
You have a reserve.
I'm alive.
You have a reserve.
I have a reserve.
that-
I landed way out
but
in the
here's the
field,
thing.
and a van came and
Now,
got me.
to me, what are the odds?
So,
Me jumping anywhere near
Well,
you
that-
that had a miracle surviving.
that was my fault because I didn't check the packing of the chute. So
I'm not doing
wait,
it.
wait, wait.
I'm a licensed skydiver, so
all right.
I pack my own chute, and usually when I pick up my canopy, they tell me whether it's been packed or I need to repack or whatever. I didn't check it, so it's my fault.
I can't pack a suitcase. I would not trust myself packing my own chute. Would you?
Yes.
Oh,
You would pack your own chute?
If I knew how, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because I trust myself.
My packing a suitcase
I'm
is
a
5
control
minutes before I
freak.
leave, so I mean,
But
Man.
it's the fact of like you're looking over that edge.
that is
Like
the,
you think you are core, and you're like, oh yeah.
so
Ooh.
that's the only
Nope.
scary part. That's the fun part too. That the scary part, the adrenaline comes from exiting the
Not doing it.
airplane. So, but once you get out of the airplane, it feels like you're sticking your head out the window while you're driving down the road. It
The
just
minute I
feels
heard
like
that-
wind pushing. It does not
Really?
feel like you're falling at all.
Really?
Nope. So,
Oh,
and then
I
you
don't
can-
know.
Yeah, it's,
I don't know, man.
Do I get to pick my tandem?
Come on, Springer was in the 82nd Airborne. They jumped
Yeah.
out of planes for a
Hey,
living.
we
I
said-
live with the man. That's the last person I want to get the fuck out the plane. That's
So-
what's
yeah,
happening.
you don't want Springer pack in your suit.
No.
So we used to
Be like a rocket. Woo.
we used to camp out at the 82nd barracks. So all our friends were 82nd guys.
You
So,
distract him while I don't get on the plane.
so yeah, we'd go camping out over at their barracks.
Springer would be like, all right, I'll pack your chute, but here's 2 10-pound weights, and here's a 50-pound weight for your back. Jump,
Fine.
Pitbull, jump.
I'm going to contact Dateline.
So
But we're gonna do other things other than skydive.
I will be
Yeah.
on the flat. Hey.
what else? What other adrenaline or things that you do? I mean,
So
the roller coaster thing sounded like a cool
is
thing.
there?
So
What else is
so
more
with
adrenaline?
Six Flags. Okay, so I reached out to Six Flags. I said, I got a group of veterans that this is what we do. We want to be the very first humans to test this roller coaster.
the new one.
I can't get a hold of a real person. It's all AI.
Oh.
And I asked AI, I said, can I get a hold of a real person? They said, while we try to answer all your questions, we cannot connect you with a real person. I was like,
You can go
So JC
representative.
JC offered,
Representative.
JC offered to get us a GoPro set up and we'd be filming live and all that stuff and his drones and all that stuff. But I can't get anybody.
Now
I can't
there's
get
a
a real
new
person.
roller coaster.
Oh yeah, it's the world's tallest.
Really,
It's breaking
Yes.
3 world records.
really.
Yes.
It will.
Is it like a vertical?
Yes.
Yes.
It's all
So
the
if you
things.
drive by, it's almost done. It's supposed to open this summer, but it's as tall as the old Derrick or whatever. It's that high.
Wow.
Yeah, it's 300 something feet high.
Oh my God.
Yes. So
Would you?
I would do that.
You would do the roller coaster,
all
It's on the
right.
ground.
but you're going up 300 feet in the air
But what I'm on is attached to the ground.
until it's not attached.
There's a lot more reasons for me to throw a lawsuit in that
Yeah.
scenario than skydiving. So
Are you? Do you like roller coasters?
I do, but I do have titanium in my back, so I have to be kind of careful.
yeah.
Like I can't do wooden roller coasters
Oh,
because my
Yeah.
spine is all titanium.
Well, most of their roller coasters need to be redone over there. So
Mhm.
the Titan's still good, and this new one I'm looking forward to it. So
what's the name of this new one? The
the
new roller coaster?
it's got a
Backpacker
starts with a
Destroyer.
T. To rent, I don't know.
Oh my God,
It's big.
300 feet, man. Oh my God.
I just Google new roller coaster at Six Flags. It gets me there. So
You
I
sound
can't
guy.
I can't imagine the line.
Use your Google. What's
I
the
can't-
name of the new roller coaster?
I can't
Starts
imagine
with a
the
T.
line. He's gonna Google it right now. New roller coaster at Six Flags.
We have a guy over that sits there and
But-
just watches us.
That's another thing that when you brought up the roller coasters, that's something that we don't really think of to really get that dopamine going into your brain instead of all that cortisol.
Just drive
done.
down 35
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, drive through Dallas, man.
or 635.
Well, there's a difference between the cortisol dumping into your brain and dopamine.
Yeah.
You want the good chemical to
That's
go
right.
into your
That's
brain.
true. That's true.
You don't want that anger. Don't let me in it chemical
You got
going
me
into your
there.
brain.
or
you know?
dodging bullets in Dallas.
Yeah. Well done. Yes.
There's that. There's that.
So, do you have a core group of veterans, or could anybody be part of this?
So it's veterans, first responders, patriots. So
That,
Anybody
roller
that's, so
coasters?
basically the main thing is patriots, veterans, first responders that are looking to battle substance abuse. So anybody can join.
A support group. It's basically
It's-
like finding a brotherhood,
yeah.
sisterhood. So
It-
it's not like a male female. Like
Right,
we were
no.
talking about Camp Shield earlier, which
No,
is
we're not
directed
gonna-
towards female veterans, but you guys are all inclusive. Everything, just as long
Right.
as you want that support group, you want things to do and people to do it with, like-minded.
Right. So
Yeah. So
gotta love the country.
Yeah, no.
That's a requirement.
You just gotta love the country.
Don't come hating.
Yeah.
that shouldn't even have to be a thing. It just should be. You know, what?
You're 100% right, but it
But
is.
it is.
But it is, and
It
that's
is.
because of the news, CNN.
But the good thing about these groups is so when I was actively skydiving, you could be so quiet and shy before you do your first jump, and when you do that jump, everybody's stoked. Everybody's high fiving, everybody's having a good time, everybody's just can't stop talking.
Yeah.
So it opens people up. So that's the goal is get people talking.
Even just talking
Get
about it
people
gets me
having
that. Like when you watching movies when they go over the. I'm like,
Yeah,
and you want something a little scary. You don't want it to be easy.
true.
So
True. It's
I think you would be able to do it. I think you would be. I mean, I know you're back, but
no. I'm not worried about the back for the skydiving.
but I think
I'd be more worried about the roller coaster.
I got
No,
it
but
jacked up back.
I think you would do it. Once you got up there, I think you'd be like,
Is there a way to like just?
Have you ever done iFly?
I've done the slingshot thing.
Oh, okay.
I've done.
That's more dangerous than skydiving.
I was 15.
No, those fucking slingshot things
That is more scary than skydiving.
I was
put together by
15.
some meth head at some carnival fair.
Oh, and it was funny because like it was on loudspeaker, right? It was actually like I think it was Oklahoma State Fair. Actually, I was like 15
Oh my
years old,
God.
and it was on loudspeaker, and they, I didn't
Mhm.
know, like shit, over the whole.
Oh,
And I get done there like somebody has a potty mouth.
I love the videos where they pass out. So
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
my favorite.
Yeah, I've seen those where the wig falls off and
oh,
all
yeah.
that.
yeah.
they just had a video.
But-
One of the slings broke.
Mm.
And,
But see, that's why I'm terrified of the. And you're right because you've done it. It doesn't feel like the. It's
Right.
the rides where you're on like the elevator death
Oh.
thing
Mm.
that that
yeah,
where
your
you-
stomach goes.
that is the feeling I can't stand. So
Yeah.
like anything falling, that's what I picture if I'm going out.
Mm.
It's gonna be this whole like
Yeah.
trying to figure out. But then I watch the videos and we're like, hey.
Right.
But I'm also like,
And the scariest jump I've ever done was the lowest I've ever done. So at 6,500
yeah, I don't
feet,
want to see
you
the
can see
house.
the ground
I want to see
closer.
little dots.
But
And-
the higher up you are, the easier it is.
What's the average height? About 12,000 feet.
Yeah, it depends on the plane. Because smaller
I don't
planes
even
are going to
know
go
if
up
we
to
didn't
about
say the feet.
10,000, and then twin engine planes are going to go up to about 13.
Now, when you jump out of the plane and you're free falling, how long does it take usually from the moment you leave the plane?
Can we just
to-
pop the parachute right away?
You don't want to do it that high. You'll be way off in
it'll
another
be
field.
fun.
The wind will take you away.
So, what is it? So, there's a certain altitude that you have to
Pull by.
Pull by.
Mm-hmm. So you get
Yeah.
Yeah,
You get you get about
Yeah.
45 seconds of free fall.
So, 45-second free fall. That's not too bad.
So, I started flying. I started working on my pilot's license, and I just didn't get a rush from it. I was like, this is work. This is not fun. I like, it's even cheaper jumping out of airplanes. I'm going to go back to jumping
See, I
out of
don't want the
airplanes.
plane pulling my weight to the earth faster. I'd rather see. That's more terrifying. Free fall,
Mhm.
airplane. I don't know. I'm getting
Yeah.
I'm getting anxious. I'm getting-
Yeah, I know.
He's
When I
talking
did
about it.
when I did my first cross country solo as a flying, I freaked out on that one because I'm used to weight being over on the right side, and there's no weight holding it down. The wind is blowing, so I'm feeling the plane coming up like this, and so that was pretty
Is that
scary.
why pilots have dogs?
Even it out.
I don't know.
yeah,
Yeah,
no,
that's-
Or girlfriends.
Yeah,
but
but when you got to do your solo flight. That's got to be scary. That you're a student pilot. You got to get your license. You got to do a solo flight. So you got to
solo
fly
cross
by
country.
yourself.
Yeah.
Like no instructor going, no, don't do that. No, don't.
Well, my first solo.
But at that age, you'd be like,
My,
fuck.
my
You know.
my first solo, my flight instructor, she didn't know me. She is first time ever meeting her. She's like, "How many hours you got?" I was like, "I think 25." She's like, "All right, you need to be soloing." So she took a handheld radio with her,
25
and she's
hours?
like, "We got to Bridgeport." She's like, "All right, I'm gonna get out here." So she got out and told me to solo, and so I was doing, in the pattern, just touch and goes. The first one coming in, I had a habit of coming in nose high. You're supposed to come in nose down. I'm coming in nose high, and she comes over the radio right before I get to the ground. She's like, "Get that nose down." And I push it down, and I bounce off the ground, and I wound up out in the field.
Oh, jeez.
And I was like, well, that was embarrassing. So, but
I don't think I would have.
But did you die? No.
But the next solo flight I did a cross country, and I was a little
Where'd you
freaked
go?
out on that. I went to cross country is it's not really cross country, but it's I went to Mineral Wells and what's that?
Wait, from
Well,
here?
Mineral Wells is like
From-
another
so you have
country.
From here?
From where did I go from? Justin to Mineral Wells to
That's cross country.
Possum Kingdom, and then back. That's a cross country.
Oh, so you got to do a certain amount of flight mile,
Mhm.
air time.
It's got to be so many
See,
nautical miles.
I always
But
thought
that's
when
Texas.
you had to do the cross country, I'm thinking you had to fly like from here
Oh,
to
at
like,
least over a state line.
yeah.
No, no.
I mean,
So I did that one, and I did another one that went to Sherman, and I don't know,
What's
Other
the furthest you
places
flew? How far?
probably Possum Kingdom, or yeah, probably Possum Kingdom by myself.
By yourself?
Yeah.
Now, you ever take passengers up? Have you flown with passengers?
I flew with my daughter. She was about to get sick. Boy, she was white as a ghost in that back seat. Her
I'd
and my
be
father-in-law.
Oh my
And
god!
yeah, so I just had to hire a flight instructor to be in the seat next to me so that he could land us, because I didn't have a license, so I couldn't land the plane. I could fly it. I took off. I could fly
you
it. I just
flying
couldn't land.
dirty?
So
You flying dirty?
Hey, do we have if you scroll all the way down? Do we have Brittany on there? On the it should be all the way down on the bottom videos for a song.
Oh yeah.
Let me see if I think I got Brittany's song in there too. Let me see.
See, I was in Kansas, and my cousins actually used to do a couple of the. I don't know. They weren't doing like crop stuff, but whatever the crop type
the
planes.
crop dusters.
Yes.
Yes.
And he crashed.
Yeah.
and I'm like,
That's Wild West there.
that is Wild West.
Yeah.
He was like 16. I'm like, why did my uncle put you in a plane?
That's the kind of flying I would like to do, because that's got some adrenaline in it.
Does it?
Just the
Because
just
you're
the flying,
low.
like,
It's the whole.
oh, you're low, you're swooping in, you're low, you're making hard turns, coming back down.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's awesome. And you're dodging power lines and all that stuff. And but just regular just regular flying is just boring, because you're just
See, you should see her face every once in a while. He's like dodging power lines. She's like, I'm holding the throw up in my mouth just listening to you dodging power lines.
I'm just picturing it like, that's okay. Oh, watch out. I'm thinking Indiana Jones meets Kansas. I don't know.
We're gonna do a little special treat right now, because we got the father who is who's an adrenaline junkie and a military veteran, and law enforcement who are giving back and a whole bit.
And
Well,
a
you know what?
celebrity softball family
And,
too.
and our celebrity softball.
and Brittany's gonna be playing this year.
Is she gonna be? Is she?
Oh yeah,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah.
That's why she's getting all like her dancing in shape and
Oh,
stuff. She's
yeah.
like, all right, I'm gonna be playing this year.
It's crazy.
I've been watching her dance
She
videos.
does a lot of dance.
She
I
does.
have never danced,
What?
so I
Did you
don't
see the
dance,
video
and I
of
don't know
her-
where she gets it from.
Did you watch that video of her the other day?
You're like the kicking point.
Yeah.
She's out there like,
So-
I can't even
So
replicate.
I grew up. My mom says we don't dance unless it's for Jesus. So that's how I grew up. But no,
Your
I don't dance. I can't dance, but she dances and she
sings.
sings. I don't sing. I
Your
don't know.
daughter's got such a great sense of
She's
humor,
got
because,
talent.
like you said about her videos, did you see the video the other day? She was sitting up against the wall. She goes,
Hot.
God, it's hot. She goes, up, but I got to get back.
And that's
Yeah.
dedication, because I'm like, I'd be
Yeah,
walking
yeah.
out, open up my door, be like, not today. And she's out there on that, like,
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Let's play a little Britney, and then we're going to come back. We're going to wrap this session up with Jeff. But we got to give props to Britney with the great song "Fearless."
fearless. Thoughts running on and I'm restless in my mind. My mind, yeah. Goes so deep, sticking over me. I've had enough, I'm about to break free. And I won't let it defeat me. When the darkness comes for me, I won't fear a thing. My God, He will go before me. He's all that I need. You'll pick me up even when I fall. You'll heal with me through it all. In you I have victory, so I won't fear a thing. Stop, I rebuke those lies. Satan's trying to win the war in my mind. I won't choose to fight and think on these things that only give me life. But just wherever I go, you're there to follow. You shelter me with your wings. I may walk through fire, but I'll go higher. Your love will dispel the beam. Yeah, when the darkness comes for me, I won't fear a thing. My God, He will go before me. He's all that I need. You pick me up even when I fall. You heal with me through it all. In you I have victory, so I won't fear a thing. You I am safe. With you I am safe. With you I am safe. With you I am safe. You pick me up even when I fall. You heal with me through it all. In you I have victory, so I won't fear a thing. With you I am safe. 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 You pick me up even when I fall. You heal with me through it all. In you I have victory, so I won't fear a thing. Fearless, you've made me fearless. Fearless, you've made me fearless. Fearless, you've made me fearless. Fearless, you've made me fearless.
Fearless by Brittany Parkinson. Parkerson. Parkerson, not Parkinson. Parkerson.
We are related to the Parkinsons, though.
She is going to be playing at the Celebrity Softball Classic this year on September 12th here at Ryder, right?
The Riders.
Rough Riders Field in Frisco. You got to come out, man. That is an amazing event. You've been there. What'd you think of Celebrity Softball? Was that your first year there?
Yeah, funny thing was, back when I had my radio show, that's how I was introduced to Tim, TK.
Yeah.
He would call in and announce that we were having the event, because we were actually we broadcast right next to that stadium.
Oh, okay.
And so that's how I got to know TK. And last year was my first year to play in it.
What were your thoughts?
I thought it was amazing. I mean, it's almost like after the event was even better.
Before the event was even better.
Friday night.
Because you meet all these folks, and then after the event you start meeting even more. Yeah. And so just just through Facebook and things like that, everybody's posting their who they met and what they did, and all their pictures and all that stuff. And it's like it grew even bigger after.
Yeah.
And because
everybody's like-minded, everybody's out there doing their thing. Mm-hmm. But TK has built such an amazing family throughout the country with athletes and celebrities, and just us common people,
right? And
making it all one people.
Yeah, people can easily meet their favorite celebrities. It's everybody's approachable.
Oh, my son loved it because he loves Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Mm-hmm. And yes, he got to go meet. I cannot think of his name right now. But yes, got to meet him one-on-one, and it was like, oh, you're not a kid anymore. And I'm like, no, Max, that's how it works.
You grow up.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's something
But he has to
natural.
go right
remember?
up there. And a lot of the fans, I mean, I know I had my son, and I got to bring him on the field, but you don't have all the everybody else can be right up there. You can go right to the field, get autographs.
And they'll come up in the stands too.
Oh, yeah.
But I had people come, especially at the end when they did fireworks and all that.
Mhm.
But I had people come up to me and want autographs. And I was like, I'm not a celebrity.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
I'll
I'll
sign
I
sign.
it.
had the jersey on.
And they're like, oh, don't sign it anyway. I was like, I mean, I'll sign it, but I don't think I rate to sign this. But I'll sign
Yes,
it.
you did.
But it,
So-
you know, yeah, 100%. But that's what makes the whole event fun. And you know what? When you think about like FIFA, it's coming to town, right, for the soccer, and people are spending $3,000, $4,000 on a ticket, $500 to park, when you can get a more exhilarating experience at Rough Riders Field in Frisco on September 12th. And it will cost you $10 or $15 to get in the park.
Per person.
Cost you $5 for a hot dog, not $27, and
Free parking.
free parking. And it's an amazing experience.
And it goes to a better cost.
Yeah. I mean, they raised over $1 million last year, and that got distributed to over 20 different non-for-profit organizations, from veterans to ministries to addiction to everything, helping so many people out there. And that's what it's all about. And, you know, I'm glad you guys are part of it. You're going to be a partner as well with the Valor Ventures?
So I'm sponsoring, but I'm sponsoring for my other company,
From
from my real estate.
Real
business.
estate.
Yeah.
now,
You're allowed.
jumping back, let's jump into the real estate aspect as well, because not only are you doing stuff for the veterans with the Valor Ventures, with your real estate company, you give back as well.
Yeah. So I actually have a unique company where, you know, I'm the broker, and almost all of my realtors are cops or veterans or federal, you know, whatever my background is.
Right.
Most of my realtors are my background. So we got a few folks that are not, but otherwise, I mean, we all come from a service background, and we give back to those who serve. And we have a program called Lead the Way Home Savings Program. So that's just our program that we connect with through our brokerage. But Lead the Way, that's the program that I went through 22 fellowship with. And so Andy helped me get that launched.
So when you think about all the first responders from New York and California that are fleeing those cities to come here to Texas, right? You want to go to a real estate agent that is just like you, first responder, veteran, law enforcement, who's not going to screw you, who's not going to give you the runaround. He's going to make sure he takes care of you, because it's all about the brother and sisterhood. So,
And he's a family man.
he's a family man. So when you flee California, when you flee New York, and you come here and settle in beautiful Texas, you know what? Call Jeff.
Can we
And
put
I get
them
it.
more in the East Texas, though, if they're coming from
Well-
California?
Well, no, I get the good Californians. So I was an air marshal based in L.A. So I get a lot of L.A. feds. They come and they go to Houston because Houston has the second highest cost of living.
Well, that makes
allowance.
sense. LA
So-
and Houston.
Yeah.
So I work in Houston. I
get
work
why
all
that
over Texas.
You work
makes
all over.
sense.
all over.
All over.
So
So before we break, Valor Ventures, how can people get in touch?
right now I'm just on Facebook, Valor Ventures DFW. Look for us on there. I run a group called DFW Veterans Connect too. So we got about 9,700 folks in there, just the DFW area veterans. I got Austin Veterans Connect too.
Well, do you
But,
mind, and since you're saying it's only on Facebook, do you mind if we put a little link on our website so
Yeah.
people can find you that way?
Absolutely.
Let's do it that way.
Fantastic. Yep. So you can go to our website, hit
But
the
give
link.
me a few days.
Yeah.
I gotta get on there and do
Yeah.
it.
Go to our supporters page, hit that link, and it'll take you right
Yes.
over there. Now, if somebody's buying, fleeing one of those states
Seeing the light
to come to here to
coming to
Texas,
Texas.
for a better living, nice living, a more peaceful living, how could they get in touch with you if they want to buy a house?
And better weather.
And better
Just
weather.
JustJeff.net.
Just Jeff. That's right. I was going to introduce
Can
you
you
as
please have
just
t-shirts
Jeff.
made?
I do.
You
Yeah. I was going to wear it, but I wore my Valor Ventures instead.
got to go to his website. He's got
Oh, yeah,
a
I got a
little
cartoon.
Little cartoon guy is just Jeff.
Yeah. So the deal behind Just Jeff is I didn't like being called sir, officer,
It's just
mister.
Jeff.
I said I'm just Jeff. So
I
one day
want
I told
a
my
Just
wife, I
Jeff
said I'm going to
shirt.
get a name tag that says Just Jeff, and then I created that cartoon character, and then it was just.
But
Jeff
that's
after that,
awesome.
so.
I forgot about that. Just Jeff. So it's justjeff.net.
.net.
Nice and easy. Go to justjeff.net if you're looking to buy a home here in the Texas area. So, Jeff, I want to thank you so much, brother,
Thank
for
you for
coming
having
here.
me.
Thank you for your service. Thanks for continually give back. And we will see you again, man, at Celebrity Softball, where
Absolutely.
Brittany's going to be playing. Can't wait.
We'll be watching.
Can't wait.
All right. We're going to be back with the forever famous Mongolog right after these messages.